also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Demands
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on of the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have two mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution.
Not a chance.
You are now designated
Not a
Raiden.
chance.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR
Not a
training.
chance. I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody
Not a
sees you.
chance.
If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Get real. Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Definitely not. Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives. Look at all these bugs. The seawater is polluted with crude oil, and yet they can still survive.
It's an altered bug that can resolve crude oil.
Altered?
Yes, through genetic engineering. It was created in the lab to combat frequent oil spills. It doesn't exist naturally. The bug is genetically altered with DNA from a bacteria called Pseudomonas, which can decompose crude oil. It has an enzyme in its body that can break up oil, and was modified so it instinctively consumes any crude oil that it absorbs. One of the reasons the Big Shell has little oil pollution is because of this bug. It also helps in reducing costs and the number of spill maintenance workers. It's a form of bioremediation. It's for the most part innocuous, so no need to be worried. Those bugs have ravenous appetites. Be careful that they don't end up eating your rations. Shake your equipment to protect the items from sea lice.
Definitely not.
Those bugs have ravenous appetites. Be careful that they don't end up eating your rations. Shake your equipment to protect the items from sea lice. Got your feet wet? These are...
I'm sure there was something in this water to go. Maybe that's later on. Excusez-moi.
Raiden, that door is watertight.
Yeah, I know how to open it. We covered it in VR training.
True. Proceed with caution.
Get real. Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gurlukovich man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Definitely not.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Right, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Would be under A for America? No. It's hard to make that out.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96.
Definitely not.
I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Hold you in my arms.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
They're both fast asleep. What are they going to do to me?
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
He's got a bad neck.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
End to end.
First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Fanta juice. Whoopsie.
That area is caked with seagull droppings. You'll slip if you run over it. Be careful.
Oh, what like I just did.
What's up, Jack? Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still have no clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Get real.
You've acquired some ration. Good. This is a...
Oh, I thought he was going to say something about shooting the birds.
I see a lot of birds over there. The tanker accident 2 years... According to the...
I don't care about that. He's clearly not going to say anything. What do I know about the hole in the fence? How do I get to that? Can't remember how to get to that. Whee!
Right. SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
You look lost.
Just don't care, no.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Well, I could just...
There's somebody there.
Freeze!
Thank you. Samuel.
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you don't want him being found. If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult. When you take a hostile down, hide the body where a patrol is unlikely to come around. You can drag an enemy personnel's body. This is how to do it. First, walk up to the body, and with all weapons deselected, press the weapon button to pick it up. As long as you have the weapon button held down, you can move around with the body in your grasp. Release the weapon button to let go of the body.
Right.
Walk this way. 99 sweetheart. But then
Right, there's a locker over there. It's a good place to conceal yourself. You can also knock...
Jack, do you need to save? Hang in there. Jack, is that you? See ya.
Open a locker.
suppose you can only do that with Snake. these quickly. FA connecting bridge. FIFA Association? I mean, Football Association?
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. That's exactly it. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that?
That's exactly it.
Alpha Zero, respond.
That's going a bit too
All
far.
Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Oh, Mr. Panicky Poo. Even though this is Strut F, I'll just strut my stuff. You're not supposed to know that's here yet. I don't have an assault con pistol yet. Do I have a... Oh yeah, that takes you back out to there. Is it above or below? It's below. Strut A, pump room. AB connecting bridge.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the
Yeah, we already know how to do that. I've been doing that for the past second. And turn round. Turn round. I wanted these dog tags. Never mind. Has got anything else? Dead.
On Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
Hello. What are you?
PS5 today. Or rather, 6.
Get down! Where is he?
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be.
Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Lie.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove
It's Snake. I mean, Pliskin Loads.
war as a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Is it? I didn't know that.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
Yeah.
What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
Oh, a cigarette.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp.
Oh look, it's Snake. Oh never mind, it's just Raiden Low.
As you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist
the longest
functions.
cutscene in
The
the
unit
game.
would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began aliens. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell
Lies.
necessary in the
All
first
lies.
place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other
Oh,
soldiers?
no, he's not.
I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here?
What about Little Shell?
Can't tell me,
Low.
huh? Fine with me.
Little Shell, more like Little Chef.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
Handy for what?
Take this
You never
too.
know. Yay!
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero. Currently at the
break.
bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Too late! I think.
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this
That's
plane's
convenient.
layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
That was Campbell's frequency in the first game.
Raiden.
Raiden. Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Was it Robert? Sorry for any Roberts out there. Has that suppressor always been there? I don't remember that being there in the previous one. Just on the way for the bus and oh, trip. Dropping all of this shit across the road. Whee!
The lightning god of mortal combat Raiden. Lol.
Think you can shoot that thing?
Oh, stop being paranoid.
What can I do for
wrong
you?
button.
Talk to you soon, Jack.
It's weird because X is confirm on this one. Whereas before it was circle. I pressed the wrong friggin' button. He's asleep?
How much longer is this guy gonna sleep? Wish I were that relaxed.
What a weirdo.
He's still sleeping.
Liquid.
Huh?
I'm not liquid. I'm riding.
Wish I were that relaxed.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not? You're not going to say anything now, okay. Oh well. By the way, there's something else you shouldn't know about this game yet. Can I... There's a bomb behind there. There's two bombs we've seen in two different struts. Strut E and strut B. I wonder what they could mean. Maybe it means we're going to McDonald's. Whee. AB connecting bridge. Have I gone the right way? No, I haven't. I need to go to the BC connecting bridge. Is Snake? I mean, Bliskin still there? He is.
Think you can shoot that thing?
Yeah, I can. It looks like you got a cigarette hanging out your mouth. Sweet dreams, bitch. What if items respawn in this game? No, because there would have been a ration there. This was the door I was meant to go out.
Bonds. It's like it's foreshadowing showing involving a fat man called Fatman Low.
Fat man? I don't know who you mean. I've never played this game before. It's strange how they already there though, and you've not even discovered Fat Man. I wonder if the bomb is there underneath the sub in the first strut. Strut A.
What the hell is that?
In fact, no, I don't think the sub is there.
Put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
If she's a fortune, then he must be the cookie. I don't think that briefcase goes with that outfit. That's the Queen? Looks nothing like Camilla.
Okay, it's my deja vu showing low.
Okay. Must be getting flashbacks from Shadow Moses. PTSD will do that to you. Yeah, just kick that
Today is another
overlarge
day.
bullet out of the way. Is that a railgun or are you just happy to see me? She didn't even hit them ones, they just jumped off the bridge, apparently. Oh, by the way, let's wave goodbye to him. Bye-bye! And birds.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
I think that out of all the enemies, I think she's the most relatable.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
I mean, I think she's
Both
an
of them
enemy.
are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Right. Get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in
No,
your
you don't
hands
want
now.
them to do that.
Do you understand?
But
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
why don't you do it? You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole ship. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations.
Look into my eye.
Right. We've had to adjust the
No,
mission
look at
objectives.
my mouth.
The priority is now The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking you'll wake up.
Right, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Right, you're needed on Strut C.
Your teeth are done. Oh, it's good. I think that, is that Chaff or Stun? It's Chaff. Yo, my name's Chaff. Oh. Oh yeah, it's not in this one. A strange bleeping sound. Oh, hubba hubba.
It's possible that...
Oh, he was meant to say something funny.
Jack, do you need to save? Take it easy.
Is he still asleep?
Wish I were that relaxed.
Yep. Still asleep. Oh, what is that up there?
I looked it up just now. Did you know that railgun Fortune is using is the same one that Crying Wolf uses in Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots?
Yeah. Exactly the same. There's also this that railgun is also the gun that was on Metal Gear Rex. Oh, I can't get in here. Because unlike in the first game, I don't just get key cards straight away.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
Mustache!
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys.
You was just asleep.
Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid.
Vamp hands it to her.
What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio, Indian Head.
And if you
also
look
a consultant for the NYPD
to,
bomb squad.
Peter Stillman.
A poor old man who got dragged along
see?
for this picnic.
Especially his voice actor.
I did.
Shadow Moses.
Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside.
If you
All
can't
I
tell
lost was this
who
leg.
that it actually is, he dies.
So you're
when
the
they're trying
bomb
to
disposal
save him.
guy.
Do
Kid,
you
this is
think we
the
see
bomb
Johnny
disposal
again?
guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
I know he's in this game.
Why did they bring you out of retirement
But I
then?
don't think
Because
you can
the
actually
terrorist
see him.
group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man.
Have you worked out
He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10.
Yeah.
I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken
He was
care of
another
before I
character
had my
in the
turn.
first Metal Gear.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name
give
is
you a
Pliskin,
hint.
Lieutenant
He has
Junior
a heart
grade.
attack.
Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
And no, it's not Kenneth Baker.
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer.
Yeah, the guy from Mortal Kombat for that as well.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that
Oh wait,
later.
no,
Right
that's
now,
not
we need to
Oregon.
figure out
That's
how to deal with all the bombs.
But
that's
there's
that
no one
person we
left
don't
from the
know
SEAL's
yet.
EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confirm.
Wait, you didn't cover that in
again.
VR training? We've already seen 3 bombs.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions.
Why don't you do it?
You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives
Why
to
don't you do
yourself.
it? Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed
Exactly.
of that. It's probably something the SEALs
Why don't
decided
you
on their
do
own.
it?
There are more important
Exactly.
issues at hand, Raiden.
Why don't
The
you
enemy
do
may
it?
retaliate for the failed assault.
Why don't you do it?
Get those C4s neutralized now.
Why don't you do it? Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Why don't you
Rose?
do it?
You can do this. Trust me.
You
Why don't
haven't
you do
had
it?
bomb disposal training per se in VR,
Why don't you do
but you're
it?
more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You
Why don't
know
you
that.
do it?
How about it, kid?
Why don't you
Are
do
the
it?
results in yet?
Why don't you do it?
There's no need to think about this so much.
Have
You won't
thought
actually
of
be
his name
dismantling
yet?
the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this.
Unless
This
you
is
haven't
a C4
played the first
bomb.
Metal Gear, then you probably won't know his name.
It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if
His
you leave it
name in the
alone,
first
it'll
one,
stay out of commission for
his
at least
actual name
24
is
hours.
Donald Anderson.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal.
Also known
This
as
will
the
have to
Darker
do.
Chief.
The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the
Same
floor,
voice
ceiling,
actor.
walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomb will choose.
Everything.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility.
Says here the soldier that Emma meets while crossing the struts is Johnny.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've
There's
established
no
a
one
link
else
up
that
with the
goes
radar
across
network,
the
so any scent detected
Drop
will be
Emma.
represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know
She
Fat
crosses it
Man
by
well.
herself.
I know how
While
into
you
his own
snipe at
aesthetics he
everything.
is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up.
Yeah, I'm bored of this cutscene now.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
I played
It was
Metal
like
Gear
mustard
like
gas.
ages ago.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node in
I'm
every
playing it
strut
right
and
now.
turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Fat man?
Here?
That's not nice. It might be glandular.
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course.
His name's probably Fred.
I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each
Then
of
you have to use the microphone because they are behind the strut itself, low.
to take a building of this integrity out.
Yeah.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint.
I'm bored of this cutscene now. It goes on way too long.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Will you?
Take this.
What's
That
this?
plastic thing?
Security card issued to Shell personnel.
Yeah, whatever. 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 Don't give me evils.
I'm all right. Everything's okay in here. Get to work on those bombs.
I am.
If you need to talk to me, use the codec.
I want to use Morse code instead.
Everything's okay in here. Get to work on those bombs. Everything's okay in here. Get to work on those
Oh,
bombs.
screw you, you boring bastard. You see these watermelons? That'll be you in a minute. Actually, I think this is quicker and easier. I turn that to previous. So, from pistol to the cooling.
Well,
I'm not going for a no death
run.
run.
We want to watch a lot. Any Metal Gear Solid game, low.
Oh, I wonder what that is. How do I use it again? Oh. Up on the,
Raiden here. I took care of the C4
right
in Strut C.
analog stick, I forgot
The
about
ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
There's always something going on. We skip the loo, skip the loo. Let's go down here. Trapdoors, woohoo! There's a camera here. It doesn't matter because it won't see me. Yes, we know about the surveillance camera. We can see it on the radar. I can never remember which hatch it's on. It's in, sorry.
Nothing here.
You sure there's nothing here? Oh look, it's the nerd. I mean node. Oh, did you die? Well, you didn't die actually. Is it this one? No. Some ammo there, just in case you didn't know it was there. This is the one. Oh, they're coming to search for him.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut D have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Oh, did you pass out? I love doing that. Let's see if he likes it. Nah, he didn't like it all that much. Bye! I'm not doing a Zero Death Run, like I said. I'm just here to have fun.
Are you going to shoot?
I'm going to do something. Ah. Oh, I went to Bluey. With Louie. Some more chaff. I can't remember if that respawns or not. Oh look, it's the thing. We didn't see that earlier, you know.
Raiden reporting. The C4 in Strut B has been disposed of. The wall containing the transformer panel was set to blow.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
It's easy for you to say, you're not the one that's going to get blown up. That cough was on purpose, by the way. Oh, look, there's only one sentry on this thing now. There was two. Wonder where he went. Pump room. What's that there? Even though I went the wrong way. You're not gonna do a codec call? Okay. Codec calling. Anyway. My English is good. It looks like I should be able to call through that, but call. No point standing up there. I'm not speed running this at all, just I know where everything is. I've played this game so many times. How do I get in that box? I don't have to go all the way around, do I? Oh, I don't need it.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
Yeah,
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away.
Technically, it's in both. Because Godzilla and King Kong are in the same universe. Ow. Screw it.
There's somebody there.
No, there's not. Stop lying. Really? Hang on, I've got a key card now. That's level 3. Excuse me. Level 2. parkour, bitch. What's this behind here?
This is right. I just finished disposing of the C4 in Strut F. Found explosives on B1.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Ryden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Ryden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
Exactly it.
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
No doubt.
I get you, Pete.
Not a chance.
That one's all yours. You got it, Ryden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Ryden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
As low as it gets.
What level was it? 2. Nobody. See? Just imagining things. Whoa.
Freeze! Huh? Don't kill me.
Fell for a tranquilizer gun. A box. A mine detector. Lag. What was that? I've never known this game to lag before. I've never fallen up them stairs before. Level 2. F to A. No, sleeping. Don't bother freezing. I mean, if you want him to freeze, just do that. Ha ha. Let's add an insult to injury. Haha, you got a face full of bird shit. Oh, I don't have to come here yet. Grenade! Sentry guard! You didn't see me! Wrong button.
Right. Leave the odorless C4 on strut H to Stillman. Your job is to dispose of the C4s left on... It's possible the Right. Leave the...
Raiden, like I said before.
I want you to say something about the magazine.
I just got a call from Pete. He made it to Shell 2. I guess he really can run. Pliskin. I'll take good care of Pete. Don't worry.
Tell me a little more about Dead...
Talk about the magazine that's in my hand.
Vamp is a member.
What can I do for you, Jack? I can't believe it. Stillman's prosthetic leg was all a big lie.
Don't be too hard on him, Rose.
But he's got no right to go around pretending he's got a prosthetic leg. That's an insult to people who really can't walk.
Well done. It looks like there are no more bombs in that strut. Now, head for the other struts.
Strut? There's only one more bomb left.
Stillman, tell me something about...
Oh, I guess you're not going to say anything about the book. The Jazz Mag. I don't think I can actually get him from here. But... Oh, I can.
Be careful, there are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be.
He got
Exercise
crushed by Metal Gear
caution.
Rex, sorry. Have I got a infrared sensor? I have a mine detector, I guess. As far as I know, these do not come back. The parcel room. Can't remember if there's one in here or not. I don't think there is.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Telephone call.
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shop.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Yeah.
Freeze! Huh? What are you?
I'm not the one that's got a thing in my eye. Is it here yet? There it is. Can I reach it from here?
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Now things get a little bit complicated.
Freeze!
Thank you. And thank you for the little dance as well. Now, I need to go back to where Pete was. I think it's quicker to go this way. Strut D.
Nothing here.
You sure? DC. Batman's in this game?
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look...
The detonator hasn't been activated. Means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
I don't do well under pressure. Oh yeah, he's still got these as well. I thought he was about to turn around and see me.
Right. Pliskin. Listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right! Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Bye-bye, Pete. Nice knowing you. I wonder where the bomb could be. He's actually getting it. He's headed far away as I can. There we go.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Ryden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the president. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Who's Roger? Right, before I carry on, I'm going to take a quick break. Back in a second, guys.
Jack, is that you? Jack, when you get home, let's have a homecoming party. Just the two of us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll make dinner.
Whatever.
Oh, what's wrong?
Well, that sounds good, but how about we eat out at that one restaurant instead? You know, the place that we went to recently with the amazing lobster. I really like that place.
Well, yeah, I guess that's okay too. Huh?
Nothing. I just love lobster. Yeah, can't wait. Woohoo!
Well, then I'll make a reservation. Promise me you'll come back safely.
Don't worry.